I've been a bounty hunter, I've sold guns, I've solved a missing persons case. And that's not even the weirdest shit I've done. This isn't a full episode, just a check in, a story, and a reminder that I contain multitudes. You're listening to Just Jess. I want to tell you a little story, or a few. Let's get into the episode. I've lived a lot of lives. And no, not the spiritual, I was a Victorian flower girl kind of way, though I probably believe I was a witch at some point and was burned at the stake. I mean, I've literally reinvented myself so many damn times, it's hard to keep track. Some of these Jesses were wild. Some were desperate. Some were powerful. All of them were me. Let's start with the bounty hunting. Yep, that was real. I was 19, scrappy as hell, working for a bail bondsman. I had a bulletproof vest and a sixth sense for sketchy motels. It was adrenaline, it was survival, it was also probably super unsafe, but hey, we're here. And to think it all got started because some creep said that I couldn't do it, and so I showed him I could. Then there was modeling. Man, was I loud. I was broke, I was bold, and I knew how to work a camera. I was always glamorous, and it paid a couple bills and made me feel seen. I've been a chef. I've owned my own business, cooked for people I loved, and healed a lot of wounds through food. The kitchen was my kingdom for a while. I miss it sometimes. I miss her sometimes. And then, plot twist, guns. I used to sell them at a pawn shop. I learned fast, learned how to read people, learned the difference between someone looking for protection and someone looking for power. It was gritty, it was weird, and somehow I was good at it. Then there was that time I solved a missing persons case. No joke. I just followed a breadcrumb trail no one else bothered to follow. It wasn't Sherlock Holmes level shit, just me paying attention when no one else would. And it ended up turning a missing persons case into a solved case. I went to school to be a CNA, but that dream got stopped by bureaucracy and bullshit. Another example of the system failing someone who wanted to help. Now, I volunteer with hospice. I sit with people in their final days, I hold hands, I listen to stories, I try to bring dignity where the system forgets to. And through it all, I write. I parent, I wife, I survive, I podcast, I cry, I rage, I laugh so hard it hurts. Every version of me has brought me here, to this mic, to this moment, to you. Here's a little poem called I Contain Multitudes. I was a hunter, a healer, a storm, wore aprons and vests and regret like a uniform. I sold fire and safety with the same quiet breath, felt the hum of new life and the chill of near death. I followed the missing, I fed the afraid, was fierce in the daylight but soft in the shade. Each name that I carried, each hat that I wore, built the woman you're hearing, and maybe even more. I am grit, I am grace, I am bruised, I am bold, I am loud, I am tired. I am always a guest in the skin of a girl who keeps showing up, even when the whole world says enough is enough. So call me a story or call me a mess, but don't you dare doubt that I'm nothing but Jess. Episode 20, Jess, the Comeback Kid, kicks off season 2, and we are going hard. Sick bitch summer starts with grief, survival, friendship, and fire. Get ready. It's going to be personal. It's going to be raw. And it's going to be me, louder than ever. Whatever version of you is showing up today, I see you. You're not too much. You're not too late. You're just right on time. I'll see you May 7th. Until then, keep being a sick bitch.